Hi, this is Tess Henderson presenting with Saralee Loredo about our school library policy manual for Rosa Parks School Library. We chose to model our school library on a public school library where we both work. Saralee works as a kindergarten teacher and I work as a teacher librarian. We made this choice so that our collection manual would be as useful as possible. We wanted Rosa Parks Library to closely reflect our school's reality, as both Saralee and I plan on working in public school libraries in the future. The public school where we work did not have a collection manual, and our Rosa Parks manual can serve as a guide for us in the future. Library description. Our library serves preschool through 8th grade students in an urban neighborhood in San Francisco. The school has a Spanish immersion language program as well as a traditional English program. The elementary school program has 3 classrooms per grade level. The middle school is a small program with only 40 students per grade level. 83% of students qualify for free or reduced lunch, making this a high-needs school. The library serves all students in 2 large rooms that open into each other. One room is broken into sections with a computer lab, tables, presentation center, and the nonfiction print collection. The other room contains all of the fiction and picture books, a large rug for read-alouds, and the circulation desk. This type of library is important because it serves a unique population. There are several distinct needs at this school that a collection developer must consider. The library resources must span from preschool through 8th grade. They also must represent the Spanish language needs of 2/3 of the school. At a low-income school, the library provides many students with books, technology, and resources that they do not access outside of school. Unique library features. As stated on the last slide, the Rosa Parks Library is unique because of its Spanish language collection, meant to support students and teachers in the Spanish immersion program. Over 23% of the print collection is in Spanish, a considerable percentage when considering the lack of Spanish materials and their cost. The library has 8 databases, 3 of which have Spanish components, and 5 periodicals, 1 of which is in Spanish. The library also has a small but growing e-book collection. The library is unique because of the age range of its patrons. Public school libraries in California do not typically have large budgets, and this library serves students ages 3 through 14 in 2 languages with limited funds. Team process. Saralee and I knew we wanted to work together on this project because we work together professionally and we see each other on a weekly basis. We felt that this project would be easier to work on if we could meet in person as well as online. We also both share a lot of background knowledge about urban schools and school libraries because of our current employment. Each week we were able to meet in person and online, and this ensured constant communication. Division of labor. Our group of 2 wanted to make sure we shared the work equally so that we both felt supported in this project. We met in person each week to go over the assignment and split the chapter into equal sections. After we clarified the assignment and delegated work, we worked independently on our sections using Google Docs. When each of us finished our section, we would peer revise and edit each other's work. This was an equal division of labor, and both of us worked on each chapter. Saralee was more prompt with her sections, so I uploaded them each week after our peer review process was complete. In a group of 2, it is especially important that both parties carry equal weight so that the workload is manageable.
Hi, this is Saralee now, and I will continue the presentation from here on. Communication is very important with any group project, and Tess and I had the privilege of communicating often in different ways. For example, we met formally once a week in our school library, which you can see pictured here. We usually met at the beginning of the week to review the chapter, delegate the workload, and set deadlines for ourselves. Tess and I also communicated more informally when we ran into each other in the hallway at our school and quickly checked in on our progress. We also communicated through text messaging and email. And we also left comments for each other on our Google document for each chapter. And on a few occasions, we also used the Google Doc chat function and were able to revise our manual at the same time. Resolving problems. It is pretty common to have problems with people when working in a group. However, Tess and I had no significant issues. The only problem we did have involved a miscommunication during one of our weekly meetings when we delegated work to each other and recorded it all in a Google Doc. On this occasion, we assigned a blue font color to the work I was supposed to complete and a red font color to Tess's work. when I started working on my portion of the project a few days later, I accidentally did Tess's portion. I didn't realize I had made this mistake until Tess pointed it out to me. This problem was minor, but Tess was very flexible and did my portion of the chapter. Also, the next time we delegated work, we wrote our initials next to our sections to avoid this problem happening again. Therefore, it's important for group members to be flexible and learn from their mistakes. The benefits of teamwork. There were many benefits to completing the manual as a two-person group, but the 3 benefits that I feel are most important and valuable are the division of labor, number 2, the sharing of ideas, and 3, bringing together personal experiences and strengths. While working on this chapter, we learned a lot of valuable information that we can directly apply to our career as teacher librarians. However, there were 2 chapters that most stood out to us. The first chapter was Chapter 6, which focused on how to write a budget and the importance of sticking to it, being organized, and keeping track of a library's revenues and expenses. We also learned a great deal from Chapter 9, which explained the importance of weeding, formulating a realistic weeding schedule, and establishing weeding criteria for a library collection. Recommendations to future students. For future students working on the same team project, I would recommend they remember to communicate effectively with each other via any method that works best for all members of the group. I would also recommend ensuring that the workload is divided equally among each person. I think this helps all members of the group feel like they're contributing, and it avoids people having possible hostile feelings over someone not carrying their own weight. And lastly, I would recommend that students use a Google Doc to collaborate their work and ideas. Google Docs are an easy way to stay in constant communication with group members. It's also an easy way to constantly be editing and revising, making suggestions, and asking questions to improve each other's work. In conclusion, that is the end of our presentation on Rosa Parks Library. We really appreciate you listening and providing us with any possible feedback, and we wish you luck with the rest of the semester and any classes you may be taking in the near future. Thank you so much.